Bien, d'abord, le bienvenue pour cette journée dédiée à la jeunesse.
I'd like to welcome you all here to this day, which is dedicated to youth. We've come together here. In this place, it symbolizes the collaboration between nation states, representing diverse people and cultures. And it is to raise awareness, to allow us to grasp the importance of education, to give culture to the youth who are going to build and manage our future world. In 1888, when Henri Marion explained his thoughts at the University of the Sorbonne on liberal doctrine, he coined the term the active school. Indeed, for centuries, it's generally been adults which try to mold children in their own image through teacher-centric education, whilst Marion, using the term active school, imagined children at the heart of the educational process. The role given to the teacher is one of a facilitator. These ideas were developed during the 20th century with the creation of methods, active methods, for all subjects, even that of music. And this evolution strengthened the role that we now give to young generations. However, Galileo in the 17th century, Rousseau and others later, had already shown us the road to take in order to meet the needs of today. Back in the 17th century, Galileo said, "We cannot teach people anything. We can only help them discover it within themselves." Now, despite this somewhat clumsy translation, we grasp the depth of thought of the author who had understood the problem in front of us. Today, it's a shame that the majority of world leaders give priority to finance, profitability, and more generally the economy, while the greatest investment should be made in education and culture. We have to understand that our future will be built by the young who have been able to develop a personality of knowledge, of know-how, that is regulated by creative and emotional intelligence. It's these emotions which shape rational thought. In the current situation, we need peace and fraternity amongst peoples, and it is imperative to engage in cultural dialogue to grasp and understand other cultures. This situation will kickstart a process of constructive communication which will bring individuals and peoples together that we previously thought were far apart. The civility of a population can be measured by the importance that it gives to training in arts and culture, and without this, they risk being lost to the darkness of history. That's the reason why, in education, we have to make sure that there are balanced curricula, balance between what you might say are purely cognitive subjects, and that these subjects are enriched and reinforced by artistic disciplines. This is the path which allows us to train future, balanced, creative citizens who understand their environment through empathy, who can engage in cultural awareness and seize the prevailing values. Now, in order to make this and many other ideals a reality, we organise cultural events with around 2,000 young people representing 100 or so different countries in order to allow for diverse cultural exchanges. acceptance, and appropriation of the values which make up global culture in its diversity. I would like to thank the United Nations and its leaders for giving us the opportunity to host 24 young representatives of 24 different states to take part in a role play with the goal of dealing with various problems facing our planet here at the Concert of Nations. Thank you very much.